So, what the fuck is going on, people? It's your boy Woozilla, aka Woopak, aka the Hip Hop Kaiju and Gaming, and damn, have I not done an intro like this in how many videos now? But whatever, it is the new year, and I know it's been a minute since I gave y'all the Gamer Struggles, but this is the new season, season 2 of Gamer Struggles. Let's get to it. Alright, first thing that we're going to talk about at hand is simply pre-orders. Now, we all remember pre-orders back in the day, because pre-orders once upon a time meant that whatever game that we wanted, we was basically pre-ordering that to have that, because games would run the fuck out. It ain't like it is now where if you pre-order a game, you basically get some so-called pre-order bonus content that, you know, won't be available within 2 weeks of the game is being released. Or, you know, you get some type of little pin or keychain with it, which is always added bonus, but the same shit you can find at a Target. Trust me, I've seen the same shit I pre-ordered before at Target. We ain't gonna talk about that. But yes, pre-orders back in the day used to actually mean something. Like when you pre-ordered, like in the background, you see this is Call of Duty Ghost gameplay right here. And I used to, actually, I still do like Ghost. Fight me. But, you know, back in the day, like when Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 dropped or whatever, was getting ready to drop, if you did not pre-order that game like the day one, you was not getting that game, my G. If you didn't pre-order, it was a wrap for you. You had to wait. Then you had to become what we would call a Christmas noob. We ain't gonna talk about that yet. What we're gonna focus on is pre-orders, because pre-orders used to actually mean something to us. When you pre-ordered a game, it was like, you know he's about to get that joint. Now ain't no purpose in pre-ordering. Now if you pre-order, you basically helping out developers, not all, well, I'm not gonna say, but yeah, you basically just helping out developers, whatever, become lazy and just not finish their product. Because they're like, we got your money already, we just gonna patch it as soon as we put it out. Fuck it. That's where we at with this pre-order shit. So, pre-order don't mean shit. If you pre-order a game, you gotta run my fade. Unless it's Kingdom Hearts 3. Then I understand. And since we talking about Overwatch, alright, let me holler at y'all real quick. Ain't nothing worse than when you're playing a team-based, objective-based game, and nobody plays a fucking objective. Let me calm down a little bit. But how hard is it for anybody of any stature, of any type of brain cells, to play a game and follow the fucking objective? It's not like a COD, where it's like TDM, where your objective is to kill. This is Overwatch. This is secure the area or push the payload. Why the fuck do I have to have the Reinhardt who doesn't know how to protect the payload or push the payload or get on the point? Instead, I get stuck with the Reinhardt that likes to just rush in and try to swing at everybody with his big ass hammer, which, by the way, doesn't do too much damage. Who are you helping? Or my favorite is the YOLO Mercy. Now that's a support main, Zenyatta gang all day. Don't at me. Me and the boy Rambo be out here. Shout out to the homie. This is why you my folk. Ain't nothing worse than when you have a Mercy who doesn't fucking heal you. This is what I mean by that. Say that, for instance, I'm playing one of my other characters, you know, a Soldier 76, because, you know, that's my attack preference right there. The Call of Duty shooter dude who can take a fair out the sky, along with a Mercy, and Sombra don't want this smoke, and I'm gonna melt a damn tank if he pull up on me. Know what I mean? But to say that, you know, I run in, do my thug this, and I need some healing. Now, Mercy, being the support character she is, should be in or around the payload. Either in front of the payload, you know, right behind Reinhardt, close enough to where if I do my little L1 and run back to her, she can heal me up real quick and I can get back in the battlefield. Or in the back of the payload where she ain't being seen, where she's being heard and not seen. I fucked that one up. Where she's being heard and not seen, basically, we hear her, but the enemy can't see her. Know what I'm saying? But no, the Mercy I get has to be the Valkyrie Mercy, who distinct because the bitch has a pistol that she can just pull up on any and everyone. Bitch, if you don't get your ass back on this point and help us out before Roadhog fucking snags your ass and shoot you square in the face with a shotgun.
God, if you listen, help!
Man, Overwatch is the epitome of a gamer struggle when you are like trying to be somewhat remotely competitive and yet everything and everyone around you is just dumb than a motherfucker. Now, let's talk about the time that just passed, Christmas news. Oh man, for us gamers, dog, Christmas noobs are the blessing among blessings. You know why? Because Christmas noobs basically didn't get the game day one or any time between the hot months, which tend to be about September till about December. roughly. Maybe right before Christmas in that region. So when them Christmas noobs get on, bro, oh, it's a wrap for them. When we be playing Call of Duty, we purposely search for you Christmas noobs. You level 1s, and maybe at most, you level 20s who maybe have gotten the game and just want to play that Call of Duty. Or the 2K. We love playing Christmas noobs. You know why? Because everyone that we played with who got the game day one are either the super tryhards or the niggas who have not, who just can't fathom how to play the game properly. And I don't mean properly as in you have to be perfect, but I mean have somewhat of a fucking brain cell and an IQ to know when to pass the ball when you're being double teamed. Or when you're playing Call of Duty to stop, and I repeat, stop running stop running to a group of fucking 8 people, think you're gonna melt them. This is Call of Duty Black Ops 4. If you somehow get a quad kill on people who are looking dead at you, you are a god. More than likely, you was not among them levels where you could just beast like that, because Call of Duty is a whole lot different than this one back here. Bruh, Christmas news, that's like the Christmas present that us people who got the game early, I don't want to say early, but got the game when it first came out, that's our Christmas present. You know, the family, the kids, the dogs, the cats, your auntie, your uncle, the cornbread, all that is great. But there's nothing better than getting in your room when everybody leaves. All the music and liquor and everything has just gone away, or at least has been just devoured and consumed. And you just in your room, you put your headphones on, you get on the line with your boys, and then you just say it's hunting season. Cause you know what that means. All the Christmas news who got that game, we're all excited. They have not seen us yet. And when we pull up, we want all the smoke. And they ain't ready. And now, last but not least, free weekends. Free weekends and Christmas noobs kind of go hand in hand, but not entirely. Because Christmas noobs, they're Christmas noobs. Like, they just barely got the game, you know what I mean? So they might not be all the way there. Actually, they're not all the way there yet because, you know, they maybe went to a friend's house and played, but they didn't have full access to the game. Free weekends are a whole lot different. They're a great thing, mostly due to the fact that if you're skeptical about buying a game, purchasing a game, even renting, because, you know, renting, I think at Redbox might cost you $1, but that I could hold on to that $1 and give me a thirst buster at the same sort of I'm at. I ain't gonna talk about that though. But free weekends are dope because it gives people the opportunity to play a game that they might not be so sure about. But if you have the game, like me and my boys and shit like that, say Rainbow Six Siege for instance, they do free weekends quite often, where they try to get more and more people to play the game. And keep this in mind, Rainbow Six Siege is easily one of my favorite shooters of all time, even though it makes me mad to no end, but still a great game from how far it has came. But with that being said, Rainbow Six Siege, my G, those free weekends are different because those free weekends happen so frequently that the people who get them games or the free weekends, they didn't know how to fuck to play. So you can't take full advantage out of them the way you would want to. I think Overwatch had a free weekend before, and them dudes were, they weren't it, bro, because some of them were actually good and it kind of made me mad. Now, that's not to say that, you know, I can't handle my own. Don't get twisted. I'm the elite average gamer of RTG, goddammit. But with that being said, them free weekend noobs are a whole different breed. Christmas noobs ain't never had the game. Free weekend noobs, they'll cop the game for that weekend, be like, all right, I'll maybe get this, forget about it till the next free weekend comes and it goes on sale and they cop it. So you don't really have that much of a luxury when it comes to them free weekend noobs. But free weekends, all in all, are definitely dope, and I would appreciate if more games do this type of shit, such as like a 2K, you know that shit. You know, NBA Live has their demos, but like a whole free weekend where you actually have full access to the game and shit like that. Free weekends are actually good because that is basically a demo, and that's where people get to actually try out your game. So we can decide if we want to buy it or not. And when you have it on a discounted price, we basically have more of an incentive to buy it because we're like, oh, we already played it, we tried it, we liked it, why not buy it? But y'all listen to me though. Now, with that being said, this was Game of Struggle Season 2, Episode 1. Hope y'all enjoyed. Peace.